Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Cam Jennings from EpicConversions.com. Hope you guys are doing amazing out there. And today I want to talk to you about, this concept of rebuying customers that you already have. Now, this has to do with affiliate traffic, right? This has to do with referral traffic. This has to do with someone out there saying, hey, you know what would be really good? Is if I got some affiliates to promote my stuff for me, right? And it's cool because I don't have to pay them any money until they actually get sales for me, right? So it almost feels like the perfect traffic source. And in a lot of ways, it is a great traffic source. I have made a lot of money with referral traffic, okay? I've made a lot of money getting other people to promote my stuff for me. So I'm not telling you that affiliate traffic is bad by any means whatsoever. Affiliate traffic is really good. It's really good. The problem is when you are not aware of what's happening under the surface. There's a few things that you need to be aware of when it comes to affiliate traffic. And one of the things you need to be aware of is this concept of rebuying customers you've already acquired, okay? This is an important topic. Now, I'm going to pull up a Paint document and just kind of like demonstrate to you like what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we are. Here's a Paint document. Let me talk about this, okay? Let's okay. Stop rebuying your customers, right? Let's we'll make that a little bit bigger. How about that? Stop rebuying your, oh my goodness, can you believe I did that, you guys? Okay, stop rebuying your customers. Boom. How about that? A little better. Okay, stop rebuying your customers. All right, so how does this look? Let me explain it to you. Like, how does this work? Okay, so this circle right here is going to represent an affiliate that we have recruited, okay? This is going to be affiliate A, right? Affiliate A is going to promote our product, right? And this is going to be, this is going to be product 1, all right? This is going to be product 1, right? Product 1 is going to be $20, right? And just to kind of keep this simple, we're not going to talk about like a sales funnel back here or anything like that. We're just going to talk about this $20 product that affiliate A is going to promote for us, right? Now, our goal with product 1, it's a low ticket product. Our goal is really not to, make a bunch of money off of product 1. Our goal is really to acquire new leads, right? Because we can sell those leads more expensive products on the back end that will help us make more money. Product 1 is really about acquiring leads, and it's not just any leads. We're looking to acquire buyer leads, all right? So that's pretty cool. So because of that, we're going to give our affiliates 100% commissions, right? 100% commissions, right? So 100% commissions for affiliates, right? So when affiliate A promotes product 1, okay, when they promote product 1, what happens? Let's just say they sell 100 units, okay, 100 units, right? Let's just make this a little bit smaller. 100 units. And let's say they convert at 20% conversion, right? 20% conversion on that. Let's make this a little bit smaller, okay? So 100 units, 20% conversion rate. So what does that mean, okay? So that, like, very simply, if we look at the math, and we say, well, 100 is 20% of what? Right? It's 500, right? But you can do this very easy. You simply Google it. You don't have to do the math. You don't have to pull out a calculator. You can simply Google and say 100% is 20% of what? And it's 500. So what that means is affiliate A sent 500 visitors to my sales page, right? That's pretty cool. All right, and they converted 100, 20% conversion rate. That's fine. That's great. We acquired 100 new leads from this transaction, right? 100 new buyer leads acquired, right? 100 new buyer leads acquired in this particular scenario. Now, affiliate A is happy because we're going to assume that we didn't just have product A. We had like a fully realized sales funnel back here, right? With multiple products, with a good potential for affiliate A to make a lot of money, right? So like affiliate A is happy because they made a lot of money. Okay, we're happy because we acquired a lot of leads, and if we did our commissions like 50%, right? If we did our commissions like 50% through the funnel, right? Then not only did we, acquire leads, but, we also made some money right there on the initial launch. Right? We made money on the initial launch, actually. Oh my goodness. All right. It's too early, too late in the day, I guess, for me, because I am messing it up. All right. So what does it say? 50% through the funnel, right? 50% through the funnel. Cool, right? So we actually made some money on the initial launch, and that doesn't count what we're selling on the back end, right? We actually made money on the initial launch. Now the majority, we send a lot of the money on to the affiliates. You could even go crazy and you could say 100% through the whole funnel if you wanted to, because your goal is lead acquisition, buyer lead acquisition. That's your goal. And you acquired 100 new leads from affiliate A. So then what happens, right? So then what happens is awesome. So you go to launch next month, right? So this is going to be, let's do this. Let's do this. We're just going to repeat everything down here, and we're gonna we're gonna change a few numbers. Okay, this is gonna be product 2, right? Okay, this is gonna be changed. Okay, but this is product 2, right? Product 1 was a success. Okay, product 1 was a success. So of course, affiliate A wants to come back and promote next month when we do our second product launch, right? Of course. Why not? Why wouldn't he? Now, here's the issue, okay? So let's say affiliate A comes back to us again, and on product 2, he converts another 100 units, okay? He sends 500 visitors. He sends 500 visitors. Let's say nothing changes. Everything's the same. He converts another 100 units for us. 20% conversion rate, sends 500 visitors again. Everything's the same, right? Let's just say nothing's changed. But something has changed. Something has changed. Here is something that's changed. Okay? Let's say 40% of those buyers are already on our list. Why? Why? Because they are repeat buyers from the first product launch, right? They are repeat buyers from the first product launch, okay? Why are they repeat buyers from the first product launch? Because they liked your first product. So now when you launch another product, they bought your first product last month, they're coming back to buy your next product, right? And why are they buying off of affiliate A again instead of buying off of you? They're already on your email list. So why are they buying from affiliate A instead of buying off of you? They're buying off of affiliate A because affiliate A is going to offer them bonuses. He's going to offer them affiliate bonuses. He's going to give them incentives to buy through him again. So what happens? Well, if 40% of those buyers are already on your list, what that means is you didn't acquire 100 new buyer leads on the product launch 2. You only acquired You guys already know because we're using really simple numbers here. You know you only acquired 60 new buyer leads. Right? Let's make this a little bit smaller. Okay. 60 new buyer leads acquired. Okay? So things have changed a little bit. Things have changed a little bit. Okay? 40%, okay? You already owned some of those leads. So what does it mean? What does it mean? It means you are paying $20 a lead, right? You're paying $20 a lead for these buyers. $20 a lead for these buyers. Right? Now these buyers, that's a little bit different, right? It's a little bit different. Are you really paying $20 a lead for these buyers? No, you're paying more than $20 a lead for these buyers. Because yes, you acquired 60 new buyer leads, but you already had some of those buyers on your list. It was 100 buyers, only 60 of them are new. So that means you're paying more than $20 a lead for those 60 new leads. Some of them are already on your list, and they chose to buy through that affiliate because of affiliate bonus incentives. All right, so you're paying more. You're paying more for those leads. Like technically, you can look at it however you want to look at it, and we could break the numbers down how much more you're paying for them. It doesn't really matter. The point is whether you choose to look at it like you're paying more for those leads or not, or whether you choose to look at it like there's a diminishing return on the power of affiliate traffic, you know, you can look at it like both of those things are true, right? What we're talking about here is diminishing return on investment. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Diminishing return on investment. Now this happens, you know, kind of slowly. It happens kind of slowly. I mean, you could do like 2, 3, 4 launches month after month, and it's not that bad. You know, it's not that bad, especially if you got affiliates that are converting at like, you know, 10% or something like that, you know, or 12%. I mean, there's still a significant group of people that they influence that you haven't acquired yet. So you're still getting positive return on investment, but there reaches a point where a lot of the leads that they are giving you are people you already have on your list, right? They're people you already have on your list. And as a result, you're basically paying the affiliate for nothing. You're not paying them. You're paying them for people you have already acquired on your list, right? It doesn't make sense. Now look, on the 40 leads, we say 40% of those buyers are already on our list. Okay, well if that's the case, then 40 of those 100 people who bought the second time, 40 of them, we basically paid the affiliate 100% commission for nothing. We just gave them money for no reason. They didn't do anything for us for that 40%, which means these 60 that we acquired, we really paid more for technically. You don't have to look at it that way. I mean, the point is there's a diminishing return on investment. That's the point I'm trying to make. It's a sliding scale down. How do you kind of like overcome this idea of, you know, rebuying customers that you already have? You're basically not getting out of the affiliate traffic what you should be getting out of the affiliate traffic. How do you overcome it? Well, so there's a few ways you can overcome it, right? Let's look what AppSumo does. AppSumo affiliate program. Look what AppSumo's doing, okay? Let's look what AppSumo does. So, unlimited commissions. Earn 100% of the sale up to $50 whenever a new AppSumo customer you send us makes a purchase. So you see what they're doing? They're giving you 100% commission of the sale up to $50 whenever a new AppSumo customer you send us makes a purchase. Now, return customers, if they already own those leads, your commission varies between 0 and 15% based on contract terms. So what do? If it's a return customer they already own, then they reduce your commission drastically. Now, I will tell you, as an affiliate, I will not promote offers like this. If you start reducing my commissions like this just because you happen to already own the customer, I will not promote for you. That is not how I do business. Like, I understand why you're doing it. This is designed to, help AppSumo, right? It's not really designed to help the vendor who's selling on AppSumo. It's not really designed to help the affiliate who's promoting products on AppSumo. It's designed to help one party and one party only, and that's AppSumo, right? So this is not a very competitive way to approach it, right? That's what I would say about that. Now, another way that you could approach this, okay? Another way you could approach this is, let me kind of like move over a little bit. So another way you could approach it is when you're doing like your affiliate outreach as a product vendor, right? If you think about it like, okay, let's say I want to launch every month, right? And there's 4 quarters of the year, right? And then I say, okay, well, okay, so like, let's just say, we're going to launch, what is it, 9 months? Or 8 months out of the year. Let's say we're going to launch 8 times. Let's say we're going to launch 8 times in the year, okay? Now, that's 2 times a quarter, right? So we're going to say Q1, L1, right? Q1, L2, Q2, L1, Q2, L2, Q3, L1, Q3, L2, Q4, L1, Q4, L2. All right. So let's say we have a goal when we do these launches. We got 8 launches we're going to do this year. All right. So let's say when we do these launches, we're going to be like, okay, look, my goal is to reach out to 200 affiliates every time I launch, right? 200 affiliates. Every time I launch, I want to reach out to 200 affiliates. That doesn't mean 200 affiliates are going to promote for me, but that just means I'm going to reach out. I'm going to do affiliate outreach. I'm going to recruit 200 affiliates. I'm going to reach out to them one by one and talk to them about promoting my product, right? So let me just make this a little bit smaller. So 200 affiliate outreach. 200 affiliates outreach. Okay. Boom. 200 affiliate outreach in Q1, L1. Okay. Now I could use a different 200, right? New. All right. We'll call this Group B 200 affiliates outreach, right? So that's 400 different affiliates between the first launch and the second launch. 200 here, then I'm going to reach out to a completely different group of affiliates for my second launch. Now look, this is not a perfect solution. If the affiliates who promoted for you on the first launch made money and they did pretty good, they might be interested in promoting on your second launch. There's just no doubt about it. Especially when you start recruiting affiliates and you start putting messages out there to pull in affiliates, they might see those messages and they might want to promote for you. That happens. There's bleed over. This is not a perfect solution, but this will help a little bit. You don't reach out to them individually, manually, okay? You reach out to a second group, all right? Q2 launch one, right? Maybe what you do is you alternate. Let's just keep it really simple. You come back to the first group, Q1, L1, right? Or you could say, no, I want to let them cool off a little bit more. Because what we're talking about here is the cool off process, right? We're letting them cool off, right? So this will be group C, 200 affiliate outreach, right? Group C, right? So that's 200, 400, 600 different affiliates. 600 completely different affiliates, right? And then what happens is Q2L2, then maybe you circle back around to the first group, okay? Then maybe you circle back around to the first group, right? Group A again, right? Then Group B again. Group C again, right? So this is just a simple example. This is not like so Group A, Group B, Group C, right? And then we circle back around to Group A, Group B, Group C, right? And then we circle back around to Group A and then to Group B, right? So in this way, we let the affiliates cool off. Why are we letting the affiliates cool off? We're letting them cool off so that they can kind of change their list and change their audience a little bit. Some people are going to leave, some people are going to come, and their list is going to fluctuate, it's going to grow. By doing this, you're going to minimize rebuying leads that you already have, okay? So this is just like a simple way to do it. It's not foolproof. It is not foolproof, okay? But what I'm telling you is this right here from AppSumo is not very competitive. As soon as affiliates understand that you're doing this, they're not going to be that interested in, they don't have an incentive to promote for you more than once. There's no incentive for an affiliate to promote for AppSumo more than one time. Maybe like once a year or something like that. Because there's no incentive. It's better for them to promote for someone who pays them a good commission rate no matter what, whenever. But at the same time, you have to protect your business, right? And the fact of the matter is, if someone sends you 100 units and half of them are already on your list, then you're paying double. You're paying double. If you're paying them 100% commissions and they send you 100 sales and you get 100 buyer leads, that's great. But if next time they send you 100 sales and you already had 50 of them on your list already, then you're paying double. You're paying double. You're not paying $20 a lead now. You're paying $40 a lead because you already had half the leads on your list. So that's an issue. And this is why if you rotate your affiliate outreach, you rotate them like we're showing there in the thing. This would kind of minimize that a little bit. Now I can tell you I learned this the hard way. Because I was on Warrior Plus launching a lot, and I was recruiting affiliates, and I would recruit affiliates, and I would come back to the well on the same affiliates month after month after month. That's a good affiliate for me. They promoted for me last month. They did a really good job selling. I'm going to reach out to them and let them know about this next launch, right? And I would do that all the time, not thinking about that diminishing return on investment. So if you don't think about that, it can bite you. It can come back to bite you. So anyways, just a little bit of, listen, so here's what I want. Here's what I want, okay? Now, I've taken the time to teach you some of these things. This is very valuable information, okay? This is something I could easily charge money for. This is going to help you make more money. But, you know, like, I find that my Substack is stalling on growth, you know? And I find that my YouTube channel is not doing great, right? It's not doing great. So what would help me a lot is if you find this information valuable, is if you go ahead, give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment, you know, let me know you're alive out there. Help me grow my stuff, okay? Help me grow this stuff because I am human, just like everybody else. And when I put out this kind of information that I happen to know, because I've been doing this for years, I happen to know this information is very valuable. And when I put it out there and it just gets ignored and no one pays attention to it, I don't feel motivated to keep on putting it out there. Like, you know, I just move in a different direction. So let me know if this is helpful to you. And if you don't comment on this video and you don't thumbs up this video, you don't share this video, you don't respond to this video at all, you're sending a message to me. And that message is, I don't care about this content, right? And that leaves me going back to the drawing board, trying to think like, wow, you know, I'm basically telling these guys how to run a successful business online. Why does nobody care about this content? I don't understand. It's very strange. You know, it's very odd. You know, it's very, very odd. So yeah, I don't know. It's something that baffles me, you know, but whatever. Here's what I'll tell you. If you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you think it might help. Drop me a comment. Your comments help dramatically, help amazingly. So let me know. You know, drop me a comment. Don't be passive. Don't be a passive viewer. You know, get involved. Drop a comment. Let me know you're live out there. Subscribe to my Substack. I'm doing these live on Substack. Subscribe to my Substack, man. I do these like 5 times a week. Like I'm recording live streams like every day. That's not going to be a forever thing. You know, I'm not used to putting like, you know, all this kind of information out for free all the time. I should get paid for my efforts, right? So this is a right now thing. It's a right now thing. It's not a forever thing. I guess like what I believe and what a lot of people believe who sell information is that people do not value free information, right? So when I tell you something like I just told you right there with the diminishing return on, you know, affiliate referral traffic, my belief is that people do not value free information. So like when I put information out there like that and it gets largely ignored and nobody comments on the video, nobody thumbs up the video, nobody subscribes to my channel over the video, and people just ignore it and they run off to the next clickbait thing, the message is being sent that I'm right? Because I have like over 10 years of marketing experience, and when I tell you things that I know for a fact actually help me make money and help my business and sustain my business, and when people ignore that information, it's hard for me to take people seriously. And it makes me feel like, hey, there's no point in putting out free information. I've been putting out free information for a long time. I've been injecting free content into the market for a long time. And that's been a tactic that has served me very well. But now we've kind of reached this place where there's so much free content being dumped on the market with AI that it's easy for your content to be ignored and just be looked over. Just because it doesn't matter how good it is or how, you know, polished it is. It's just because of the sheer number and the sheer amount of content that's out there. People just don't see it. So like it kind of has people like me, you know, kind of rethinking our strategies. Like, man, is it even really worth it to do free content at all? So you guys will have to let me know if you appreciate this content and you like this kind of free content. You're going to have to let me know that you're live out there and you do actually get something out of it, because, you know, the empty comment sections and the lack of hearts and the lack of likes and, you know, the lack of engagement on this content that I put out here, like I'm human, okay? And when I see all this stuff getting ignored, like I'm not going to just keep on doing it endlessly. I'm going to adjust my strategy, and the more I think about it, the more I feel like maybe free content's just not the way to go, you know? Especially when I know, like, I tell people things that will actually help them make more money. So anyways, that's just a little bit. I had to get it off my chest. Let me wrap this up. You guys are doing, hope you're doing good out there. And I'm Cam from Epic Conversions. You can subscribe to me on Substack here. You want to know how my business works, go to epicconversions.com, subscribe to my list. If you want to know how someone's business works and how they make their money, subscribe to their email list. That's the first step. All right? See how I do my email marketing. See what kinds of products I market to my list. That's a good way to start to understand how I do business. So anyways, and that's not just for me, that's for everybody. So anyways, that's all I got. Have a good day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace now.